Yeah. Woo.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. Pocket Change, episode 80. 80.
80.
Woo. We're pushing that 100, man.
We're
It's
all
awesome.
pushing 100.
We're all pushing 100. Yeah. 100 extra pounds,
100
$100
extra
is supposed to be free.
years.
Yeah.
Only $100. 100 ladies. We're all pushing some.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. We are so glad you are here with us either this morning, this noon, this afternoon, this evening, or this night. We're glad you're joining us for another episode of Pocket Change, where we're going to have another episode of Pick or Pass. Although, what is this? This would be number 21, wouldn't it?
21. It's legal now.
21. It's legal
Great.
now. 21 Pick or Pass. That is something that's got to be nearing 100 items that we have looked at on Pick or Pass for you, ladies and gentlemen. Some of them
Yeah.
categorized, some of them actual items, so you'll have to go back and look. There's this category or this item, but always make sure that you are doing what we're not doing, which is writing down on a little pad or memorizing what you should be buying and what you should not. That way, when you go outsourcing, you have a good list of it. Benz and I always struggle here to go, okay, what have we not talked about? And interesting that I just looking around here and found one item to discuss with you guys. You guys know I'm niching down with my and striving to get my 620.
Yeah.
Although what I have found on that, ladies and gentlemen, on that model is that really honestly you need to be more ready for it when you launch it, because if you launch with items that are 20% resale or better, as you list them it's going to be a struggle to get above numbers, to keep building numbers.
What a bad thing to
It,
have. Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm having trouble getting the 650 because I keep selling everything. Me, I'm like, I'm pushing 5 grand. Whoa. Yeah, I just keep listening. So buy crap for $1. Try to sell it
and,
for 10, and
and
you'll
then
end
you
up with
won't have
5,000 units before you know it.
you won't have any problems
No,
bragging
no,
about
no
that.
problem. No problems getting the numbers up.
What a problem to have. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you notice and you're watching this now, if you're listening to us on Spotify or iTunes, you don't get to see what we look like, which maybe you're not missing anything.
Yeah, you're probably
But
better off.
if you're watching and you watch our show regular, yes, I did forget my license. Gosh, I've been talking a lot. I did forget my eyeglasses. Ben's just adjusted his. So if I'm rubbing my eyes a lot during this session, you'll know it's because of all the lights that tends to bother my eyes now. But getting back to, yeah, Ben's is
I grab mine
he's
so I can read. I got to read
he's
all this.
working his, well, see, mine are just blue light and reflection to keep my eyes from burning. But he is working his way towards his 5,000 items,
Yes.
and he's getting closer and closer by the day. I am working my way to my 620 items, and I seem to be getting further and further away because I cannot list quick enough. So, yes, it is a good problem to have, but and it is working, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely is working. I will say I've been doing it for, what, 2 months now, Benz?
Yeah.
2 months I've crossed over. Now, you're in your what, fourth or fifth month of striving for the.
Yes.
How long have we been doing these models? And it takes a while to get to these models. Now, Ben's has pretty much proven his in the sale rate. He's getting there. There are weeks that are slower, but for the most part, his average is holding true to the model of approximately one per 50 items listed.
Well,
Whereas
depends. You got to take the
you've
cards
had
out of the
some,
mix.
yeah, I think you got to take the cards out of the mix. I don't think baseball cards or sports cards or anything like that. That's really not it. But he did prove that sports cards, as we went through this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Listed sports cards
Yeah.
does attract sales to your store.
Yeah. As long
Don't
as,
know how, don't know why, but it does.
yeah. So right now, I'm at with everything that's scheduled and listed. I'm at 3,250 items. Now I've sold like 38 items this week, something like that. It's hindering me. I should be at higher, but hey, I'm not going to complain. The one thing that was
Well,
interesting this week, I guess to say that for the other one, but when the hurricane was here, they definitely throttled my account.
yeah, we'll save that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's just a tinge, but we'll save that for our regular pocket change, full blown episodes. We don't want to take up too much of your time. We do want to talk about our models and things to list and things not to list, things to source, things not to source, things to leave behind. That's the whole purpose of Pick or Pass. But yes, there's some things that go on. So you want to stay tuned
Yes.
for our full episode of Pocket Change, which will be what, 81?
Yes.
Which will be 81. And you
Good
want to
with me.
listen to that and you'll hear some ins and outs, some eBay news, and some things like that. So, really good news. But here, this is just quick, short. Ben's model is working. I will say that. Now, like you said, there is some weeks, and I do think you have to take the cards out of it, but it is working. And he's been packing a tremendous amount of items, and we're going to talk about that again on episode 81 for his
Yes.
full time, his
I
forced
said that.
full time reseller business he's got going on because he was part time and now he's been forced into full time. So we'll give you an update on that. Stay tuned for that. But for now, Ben's, what's your first item?
My first item.
A night out with the Backstreet Boys. Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Um, at least it
Doesn't
would
sound
be
fun
for
to me.
me.
But this is from.
This sounds fun for you.
No, I
Is
said
that
yes. I want to hang with the Backstreet. Actually, I would love to hang with the Backstreet Boys. Hey, if you're out there watching this, any of those guys,
are we supposed to start calling you Diddy now? Sorry,
is Justin Timberlake a Backstreet Boy?
Justin Timberlake. I don't remember. Was he Backstreet or NSYNC? Which one of them boy bands was he? I don't remember.
I don't know. It kind of looks
I
like
never
in there in that
listened to any.
picture. But beyond
I
that,
never
this is
listened to
from
boy bands.
1998 in Cologne, Germany. I think this was something they gave out if you went there, and it's got an all-access pass in there. Don't mess it up. It's got a CD, an all-access pass, and a VHS, and their 1999 calendar. Yeah, I don't think that was Justin Timberlake, so I don't know who's in that.
I'm not gonna Google
I
who
think he might have
was
been
in
in
the
Insane.
Backstreet
I don't
Boys.
know, but it's an all-access pass, right? But it's a whole thing. So when I looked it up, before this, and I'll show you right now. Is that a pick or a pass for you?
That is definitely a pass for me. I'm not picking that up, even if it's got a 250% sell through rate. I would be embarrassed to buy that.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I worry about you.
You ain't no worry about me, brother. I'm worried about you. But anyway, show us what it is. I probably should pick it up. Probably be a 99% sell through rate. Yeah,
I hope
there
you
it
do.
is. I recognize what you just showed us.
This is the same version, but most of them are just the VHS tape. Yeah, VHS with calendar.
Yeah, that's just the VHS and there's a counter. It's not the whole set, is it?
No,
That you've got.
there's one whole set. I went through it.
Hmm.
There's one whole set on eBay. So there's one whole set right here, and it is in Australia. So it's $35.
And the shipping on that would be atrocious to
Yeah,
get it
it's
to the
$20
States
for
here.
shipping.
Yeah.
It weighs about 2 pounds, so it'll go medium mail because it's VHS and audio. You can send it medium mail, so it'd be about $6. I'd charge $6 to ship it.
Yeah, here in the States. But that coming from Australia, and besides that, it's going to take you 4 months to get it.
Yeah, 41 results.
Okay. Get my calculator ready.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping there's a one.
There is for
It's the whole set.
267. Is it for $2.67?
No, it's just the cassette,
It's just
just
the
the video
yeah,
cassette.
just the VHS.
It is the
Okay.
box, but there's just the video cassette in there. It's not the whole set. And somebody is selling or sold it in the UK. I don't know where they shipped it to.
So 1 divided by 41 equals point two, or so no, not point, but 2.43%.
But you're not comparing apples to apples.
And
So
that's the difficulty
there's
here.
one listed, and it's $35. I paid $2 for this. No, I got it as a VHS. So I think I got it at the place. So I actually paid like 59 cents for this because I got it from the place I get VHSs. I think they did charge me for the CD, and they charged 29 cents for CD, so I probably have $1.
But you're right. It's hard to compare apples to oranges. We're comparing apples to oranges here rather than apples to apples because, ladies and gentlemen, technically not they're not one of the whole set has sold. Now,
Yeah.
let's say he has 59 cents in the cassette in the VHS and he wanted to sell that, we definitely could say, okay, and we could go back and look at just the VHSs, and it might be more like an 8 or 9 from what I was seeing there on screen, 8 or 9% sell through rate.
But even rare, because there's only one. It's $35 if somebody's looking for it. So I'm going to list it for $29.99, $5 shipping. See if I can sell it.
And I think if it'll sell, he'll sell it. I
Yeah.
really think, and
Somebody's got
it might actually improve the thing. Yeah, everything sells
to eventually.
eventually. So we got our two slogans for pocket change, ladies and gentlemen. It's everything sells eventually, and you only sell what you list.
And I've been thinking about this model thing you keep talking about, and I'm trying to decide between Kathy Ireland and Claudia Schiffer. We get a free model. That's what you were talking about? No.
No, but other than being married, that sounds good to me. I'll
No, I'm not
die,
talking about
but
marrying them. I thought we got a free model. So we
no.
keep
I
them in the
see.
room.
Even if I got a free model like that, I would be dead. I can. I'm like that joke. There's a TikTok going around, ladies and gentlemen, where the wife says he can either be mine forever or my what is it? He can be my first love, my last love, or my first homicide. That would be what my wife would be if I ended up with one of those models.
All
Even
right.
for a moment, I would be her first homicide. There you go. But anyway, so I still think it's a pass. I
Yeah,
think you can prove it's a pass.
I don't think it's a pass. I think if I see this again for $2, I'm going to pick it up because I think I'm going to sell it for 30, and I'm going to do a little damage.
I think you will eventually sell it for 30, but I
Yeah.
also think it's going to take a long time. But see, there again, there's a difference in the models that we keep talking about. His 5,000 model, everything, and my kind of niche down multi niches or multi avenue, we'll say few avenue 620, keeping the inventory small and trying to keep high resale value items. So there's a huge difference. It would not work in my model because it's too low on a resale. His
Yeah.
model, it works fine because if he puts it on a shelf, puts it in a
It
box
works
and
fine
keeps
because
it
I'm an
for
idiot.
and
Yeah, whatever.
keeps it for a year and a half, it's okay. He bought a chia pet. What was it? Was it Bob Ross chia pet?
Bob Ross Chia Pet had it for 2 years, changed the price by $2, sold it the next day.
Yeah.
You need to
So
really keep up your price.
you do. That's another hint, ladies and gentlemen. Keep up your prices. But yeah, for me, it's a pass. It's got a 2.4%, but not really. It's not a true 2.4% sell through rate because, like he's pointed out, there's only one listed. It's in Australia and it's not sold.
Right.
So the only thing that has sold is just the VHS. So we know if he took the VHS and sold it, he could sell it for $2 to $3 and make 3 times
About
his money, five, 8 times your money.
59 cents. I'd make 4 times the money, but 30 cents listing fee plus the percentage plus the 10% I paid. So I end up making 41 cents
So
mathematically.
yeah, and math doesn't add up, but he'll put the whole thing together because that's it's going to be more valuable that way, and he will sell it eventually. But what's the next item we got going on here? What is that? A Jeff Gordon. What is that? Stockings. Jeff Gordon stockings. The Rainbow Warrior stockings. The guy that here when I was living in Mooresville, North Carolina, they made fun of.
Okay, I got 5 of these at a yard sale.
The coolest thing he ever did was scare the crap out of that salesman at Randy Marion Chevrolet.
So,
Um,
would you have bought 5 for $1?
yes, I would have. I will admit I would have bought 5 for $1.
And I bought them
Uh,
by accident because the lady, I said, "How much are your Jeff Gordon stockings there? Christmas stockings?" She's $1 a piece, and I give you $1 for all of them. But okay, I'm like, shit. I just bought 5 freaking Jeff Gordon stockings for $1. So I really didn't want to, but
yeah, I would have bought them for $1. You
yeah,
know.
about 20 cents a piece in them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you should just shut your mouth. They say, put things together, make a pile. Sometimes you need to just not pile because it's not good for you.
Not piles.
All right, so I'm going to share Jeff Gordon holiday Christmas stockings. Now, I prefer this one here, which looks like a middle finger, I think. I'm not sure exactly what the hell that is, but
Those look. I think you've got the one right below it for
I
nine
got
forty
this one for
five,
sure. I got 3 of that one or 2 of that one. Yeah.
and you got the one below it too, don't you?
Yeah, I got
One
that
right
one
there,
and I got a red one, which I don't see. So the red one might be rare. But they look like
or it might not be.
yeah,
So,
they look like they're high dollar items. So 20 cents a piece is where you need to buy these. $5, $9, $8, $9.99, $9.99,
I
$7.
mean, so how many we got here?
There's a lot of this one. That must have been somewhere they were giving them out. Okay,
Probably a
so we got
race.
237 Jeff Gordon Christmas stockings, people.
Okay, 237.
Advance. Let's see how these suckers sell. 6. 2%.
2.5. We're moving in the right direction.
Hey, but look,
Um,
there's the one I got. It sold for $1.25. Not 10 times my money, but you know what? Looks like you put them on auctions. This was a buy it now for $1
put them
with
on auctions.
$8 shipping. So I can tell you right now, it weighs less than that one right here. It probably weighs maybe 8 ounces max. So
Yeah,
they made
yeah,
$4 on the shipping. I like
yeah.
this one, $1.25 free shipping. They got hosed. So if you're going to start your auctions at $1, you got to charge for shipping, people.
Wow. Are you going to auction off the Jeff Gordon stockings? Or are you
Yeah, I'm
actually
going to
going
do
to
them exactly like this person, free shipping, because I'm going to pray that the Jeff Gordon gods will take care of me.
do? Not so sure. But yeah, definitely. And the sad part is he tricked me into this because he didn't ask me if I'd pick or pass. He asked me if I would buy 5 of them for $1. And unfortunately, yes, I would buy 5 of them for $1 and be stuck with them
But no,
4
yeah, you
years.
didn't say what you would do with them. I think he'd fill them full of poo and put them on people's doors and light them on
I
fire.
might with how they sell.
I didn't want to buy them for $1, but I told the
Take
lady, I'm like, I would give you $1 for all of them. And she's like, okay.
that would be
And I had
something I
other
would
stuff I
take.
picked out, and I didn't want to then skew it.
That would be something I'd take to the corporate Christmas party to give out to those I didn't like. Here you
I'm a
go.
big Jeff Gordon fan.
Good. Here you go. Oh my goodness! Wow, I got tricked into picking that one, ladies and gentlemen. You see how he should run for politics? He's going to be the
That's
next
what, no,
governor
I
of
got tricked
Florida.
into buying that. That's the point. I was like,
No, you offered it. She took it,
I
and she
didn't
knew
offer. I said I'd give you $1 for all of them, meaning
it.
they weren't worth $1 a piece.
And she took it. Was a verbal contract. Ask any attorney. You made a verbal contract to buy them for $1. She knew they were crap, and she took it.
She had all kinds of Jeff Gordon stuff. I don't know. Maybe her ex-husband. I don't know.
But yeah, so wow. CJ Benz finds the struggle of balancing holiday chores and work. When you put these things out like every hour of the day, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm putting a lot of shorts. I'm trying to make it on freaking YouTube. I'm up to 811. I need to get to 1,000. And then we learned in the last podcast that your damn nicotine addiction will keep us from getting monetized. This is
I know. Bye, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be here for just a second, but I'm gonna be out of the frame. There you go.
yes. So he is not smoking or vaping. He just stopped for a second because he picks his nose incessantly, and it's starting to be a problem when I go and edit the podcast because I spend hours editing out his nose picking.
Nah, let's tell the truth. I'm playing with myself. Go kidding. Anyway,
Yeah, but this weird thing is he's playing solitaire. He's not actually doing anything but playing solitaire. I'm playing with myself. It's solitaire, people. And he's, oh, I got an ace. Woo! It's just insane. The
it's
man
my
is broke.
it's my item time.
Your
Mike's.
camera is blurry tonight.
I'm sorry. It doesn't look blurry on my side.
It looks like it's
Uh,
1973, and I need to push the rotor.
Maybe I think it might be your. I don't know. It looks clean on my side.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, if my camera's blurry, let us know. I apologize. I
probably
did have
won't
to
be.
move it today, but
Brett,
oh,
you okay?
my item time.
Your item. Hey, what'd you bring for pick and pass?
I brought a Quack medical device that I got suckered into buying at a mall.
Okay. PV? Right.
No, it says AccuXPD because this little device here, you put these pads on you and it shocks the crap out of you. And for a while, it feels pretty good, and then it gets where it hurts. But anyway, it
That's
is
what
a
she said.
Quack. It is a Quack thing. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Does it work? Maybe a little. I
The
prefer the
tins of
chiropractor, but I've got this. I've actually got two devices. This because my parents got suckered into buying one too, and they gave me a second one for Christmas one year, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. I already had one of those, but I'm probably going to. I am listing them since they are sellable on eBay, since they're not a prescription device. And I'm not stealing. What is that? One guy was stealing the morning after pill and selling it on
I
eBay.
know. He made
Uh,
$3 million. You think after the
I
first
did.
million, he might have said, I'm probably good enough. I've
Yeah,
killed enough children. I should just take my money and run.
yeah, yeah. I've stolen enough of these pills.
Yes.
I should quit while I'm ahead, not in jail,
Okay,
where
so
they
I'm going to
will.
say I'm going to say if you're at the mall and you get suckered into it, it's not a pick at that point. But if you're at a yard sale and it's $10, maybe, I don't
Somebody
know.
else got suckered into it, trying to get
Yeah,
rid of it.
you can buy it from them. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
going to say it's a pick, probably.
Okay.
Okay,
We're about to find
here we
out.
go. Hi Dow. Hi
Oh,
Dow. Hack
that's
you.
actually a pretty good price. I could recoup part of my money
Exactly. So yeah,
if
that's you.
that's what it sells for.
Well, we'll see. Brand new, pre-owned, but it doesn't look like the same.
That's not the same one. That's a different model.
Well,
Wow, they're smoking
yeah.
$239.99. What are they selling with it? That's got to be like a whole package or something. Yeah,
Well, it
it
comes
is.
with a glove, so that's the main thing. It's got the Michael Jackson glove. You'll be all right.
Well, and it'll shock you, so you go. I mean, all right, yeah,
Maybe
those
that's why
two
he
out
moved
there.
his groin so much. He had one of those tins devices behind his sack there. Okay, back to this. There are 16 available of your high Dow Accu
Okay,
10.
and how many have sold? 16 available. How many have sold? Oh, I'm dreading this, ladies and gentlemen.
3.
Oh, 3 divided by 16. 0.1875. So 18.75. So 19% sell through rate. So, yes, that's definitely going in my store, along with the second one just like it that I've got. I
Yeah,
may even sell off all the patches, but I tell you what, we'll wait and check out the patches next time to see if they're worth anything. So, that'll be my one for next week, ladies and gentlemen, and
so it
everyone
looks like
else. I
used.
will,
It sold for $40.
yeah,
Open box, which means it was used for 55.
yeah, yeah.
And then this one's 50, but it's got. Is that all the stuff that's in the box?
I know that's more stuff than's in the box. So whoever bought that one at 49.69 looked like they got a pretty good, really good deal on it. That's just somebody not listening for the right price, not doing their research at
Yeah.
49.69. So yeah, it looks like it sells for around $50, ladies and gentlemen. So you probably want to get it for $5.
Yep.
Make them a stupid offer and say I'd take it all for 20 cents a piece. I'll give you $1 for it. Maybe they'll do it because I can tell you right now, if it's in their yard sale,
Yeah.
they probably would take $1 for it to get rid of it. So yeah, so actually that is a pick. That's the highest one we've had all night at 19%. So we'll see where we're headed
What we
next.
working with here, people? Okay, so my next one, I found these Netgear
Oh yeah, yeah,
5-port Gigabyte Ethernet switches.
yeah.
Somebody
I
had
actually need one of
4 of
those.
these, and I got them for $2 a piece.
What? $2 a piece?
Yeah,
God,
brand
those things
new.
are like $40 items
Yeah,
at least.
I thought so too. You coming back or?
Yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm playing with myself.
Who knows?
I'm playing by myself.
You know we're not monetized, so you really don't need to do that.
I'm just trying to save you from all the editing when we finally get there. Eventually, of
Eventually,
course,
we'll just get monetized on the new stuff, and the old stuff we'll just have to hide.
at this rate, I'm not sure. I mean,
I'm not worried
are
about
we
it.
increasing in followers now? I mean, are you folks telling your friends about us? These
Yeah,
two crazy guys.
it doesn't
you
matter.
know,
If I never make a dime off this, it's still fun to do. It gives me a reason to see you twice a week. It's worth it.
by this time in the show, Mike's already put his head in his hands. I'm like, what in the world
He's
is
like,
wrong with these two guys?
these chuckleheads, man.
And Alex, bless his heart, I'm never going on there again. But anyway, so let's look up your item here.
Okay, share. You ready? You done
Yeah, I'm ready.
typing?
I'm ready. I'm pouring the sauce in it.
Yeah,
I got
I
a new
know. That's
bottle.
probably against the rules too. So you're doing that on the thing.
Pour the
Doing real
sauce
well
in.
here. So
Oh
here's why they
Lord,
were $2.
those have really come down in price, huh?
Yeah, so I guess it's an older item, I would assume, but it's the GS 305. They sell them brand new, $15.
Okay.
$27, 1995. But 27 is free shipping, and they're 2 pounds, so the shipping's probably so those are $20 plus shipping.
Yeah. Okay. So
14. I think a
they're
lot of people ended up with them and they just started dumping them. So
they're like $15 to $20, and you
yeah,
pay
so
$2
I'm gonna
for it.
pay two. I'll pay them. I'm not gonna 10 times my money on it, but
You get close. You get close if it's a good sell through. How many of them is there?
269.
Wow. Okay. How many was
Yeah,
sold? That was 269,000. Oh, okay. All right.
two hundred
260.
sixty nine thousand. I'm just throwing them in the trash. I'd be like, okay, that $8 was lost. 80 sold.
That's not a bad. I'm gonna tell you, that don't seem too
Yeah.
bad. 80 divided by
The weird thing
269.
is, so
That is a 29.73. So that's a 30% sell through rate, ladies and gentlemen. That is a perfect for his store model or mine. That is absolutely perfect. Sell between $15 and $20. So you want to get it for $5 or below, but preferably you'd like to get it for $1.50 so you can make 10 times your money. But I would say definitely $5 or below. You can get it $2 like he's done. Perfect. I
yeah,
mean,
when I
absolutely
saw them, I'm
perfect.
like, oh my gosh, this is a great deal. I did not follow our model, or like we say, look it up first, because I couldn't. So also while I was there, they had other stuff, and I bought like 50 cents and a bunch of sealed stuff that like I got this
Okay.
for 50
So
cents. They had 10 of them, so I'm like, okay, I'll buy that. So
I think you might be holding on to that a long time. That looks like a headset
it is
for
an
an
extension for a
old
thing. But look,
phone.
okay, I agree. But
Is that your last item? I'm going to pass
no, this
on
isn't
that.
my last item. These are just add-ons because
Okay. We're going to give you a freebie tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go ahead and look it up. Let's give a freebie. Let me get back in the center of the frame here. Ben's
so
always fussing
pay
at me.
50 cents. I don't know if they sell, but $4, 9.50. Looking at that specific SKU, there's 16 of that specific SKU out there.
Okay, 16, and do they sell? Let's see if they sell. We'll give it to you.
No, they don't sell. The adage, if it's in package, I bought 10 of these too. Now these are old.
No,
These are old, right? So this is old school PC monitor cable. But
VGA cables.
yeah, but it's a male to male. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting, male to male.
Yeah, they had to be male to male. There wasn't any. No, most of them.
Or
Yeah,
male
some
to
of them
female.
were male to male. Yeah,
This is an
it
extension.
depends.
If you want to go and make it 6 feet longer, you buy that extension. And if you look that up,
Is that your other item, or is that a freebie?
no, that's
Must be.
right. You know what? I just did. I don't ignore that because I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah, that was the Jeff Gordon stockings, which don't sell.
No, I just wanted to show again because I paid a full 20 cents for them.
The Jeff Gordon stockings do not sell, ladies and gentlemen. Do not buy them unless you get snookered into buying them. 5 for $1.
So this, you look up the SKU. There's one on there. That's it.
If one sold, though, it's 100% sell through rate.
And let's see, 14 sold. No, none have sold. So I've bought 10 of these things for 50 cents a piece because it seemed like a good deal. Look your stuff up. Don't be a fool like me. But I always have this thing, right? If it's new in package, buy it. And for a quarter
No.
or 50 cents, you think, okay, I'm going to list both of those. I don't think they'll ever sell, but
So if
I'm
what
going to
is that?
list them.
What's that box you take a crap in? Cola guard?
You box, you take a crap in? An
Yeah,
outhouse?
Cola guard. If you see a new box of Cola guard yard sale, buy it for $1.
No, but new in package. Whenever I see new in package, I'm like, okay, yeah, quarter a piece. I ain't looking them up. You got to be worth a quarter. Yeah, no one uses phones anymore, so I don't know what I was thinking.
No, no, no one has monitors anymore that are like that. Everything uses HDMI or the what is I
I
can't
know.
remember the other one. Come on, man. So, but anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say about those. They could be a great sell through rate, probably not. See, the one item, and I want to point this out, the one item we had a couple episodes ago here on Pick or Pass that Ben's had that had a 0% sell through rate, there was nothing listed. There
Right.
was not another one that wasn't even listed on there. And so it was a zero. So it was a very rare item. And I would say on those type items, if you actually look them up and there's nothing listed, then do a Google search and kind of see what it's worth with your Google lens. Hopefully, you know how to use that and do that. And then go, okay, now let me think about buying it just because it's not listed on eBay does not mean it's not have value. It just means it's not listed. So there's no solds. It's a 0% resale, but that doesn't mean it's not valuable. These items he just showed, they were on eBay. They are on there. They are listed. They're collecting dust on somebody other reseller's shelf. He decided to buy a ton of them
They're cheap.
just because they were in the packaging, and there's 0%. So these truly are a 0%. So we went like this. We were going to 1930, and now we dove straight through the floor here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You're going to hit us with another item. Is this the last one?
This is the last one, the real
All
one. Those
right.
two I just needed to share because I was very upset, and I knew what the answer was before I even showed them to you because I was like, "Oh yes," and then I went to list them, and I'm like, "Holy crap! I shouldn't have bought this. I wasted $4
Of
and
those 16 items that are
48
listed, are they yours?
Mine are listed, but they're listed. They come out like on the second because I'm ahead.
Maybe you need to put them on the African or the Asian or the secondary market eBay where
Well,
they're
they check
using
out
older
already though for
technology.
sure. I
What is
bought
yours?
a bunch of these flags,
Okay. And that's a
yard
Winnie the Pooh
flags, the
flag.
Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh yard flag.
Yeah.
I got Snoopy. I got Roadrunner. I got a bunch of them. They were all new in package,
Okay.
and I figured, what the heck? I looked them up too, just see if they were on there. I didn't do the full look them up. You know what? You need to stop doing that because it really, I don't care for it. I'd rather not be monetized and see your eyes.
Okay. All
Not
right.
in a weird gay way, but
See my
go.
eye.
See your eyes. It's weird when you go away. I'm staring at a gray screen. What the hell's going on? Did it crash? I don't know. So, Winnie the Pooh.
I would say those are picks. I
Yeah.
really would, because even my wife, who doesn't really decorate the yard, we've got a flag out by the sidewalk that nobody ever uses except the pizza boy and my daughter when she's running late for the bus.
What does she do with the flag when she's running late for the bus?
No, we've got it out by the sidewalk that nobody uses but the pizza delivery
I
boy and my
was gonna
daughter.
say the pizza boy comes up, he plays with the flag, and then he delivers the pizza. And my daughter, when she's waiting for the bus, she plays with the flag. That's what I was thinking.
Sure, she's out there
Nobody uses the
twirling.
flag except for my daughter and the pizza boy. I'm like, that's weird.
My daughter and the pizza boy sounds like one of them weird dime store kids novels. My
Yeah,
daughter and the
my
pizza
daughter. Yeah, that's what's that one with where the pizza boy helps out and they whatever the '80s one. Stranger Things. One of the guys is the pizza boy.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Multiplicity with what's
No,
his
that's
name?
better. That's a better movie. Yes, I agree.
Pete.
All right, let's
Let's
look
get
at
back.
my flags, which seem like they might be worth.
I would say pick on those, provided that I can get them for at a good price. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna pay more.
I got them for. They're new in package, so I paid $2 a piece. Seemed like a good deal.
See,
10
yeah,
different ones.
I wouldn't have paid more than $2 a piece. I would not
Yeah,
have. In fact, I probably would come with some crazy formula where I was like, no, I can't pay more than 37 cents for them, and then I'd have passed. That seems to be my big thing. Is I come up with some kind of crazy formula. It looks like they've got quite a few of them, and they're decently priced. They're from $10 to $20.
Yeah,
And those aren't in the package.
pre-owned, brand new in the package, $18, $20.
Yeah, so it looks like new in the package, you're going more up around the $20 mark, maybe a little bit
Mhm.
more, depending upon. Oh, there's Tigger, isn't that sweet? My favorite was always Eeyore.
Me too. Oh man. Oh, I
That's
lost
just
my
the
tail again.
that's
Can you
just the way
stick
life
your
goes.
finger, hook the tail on? I don't know what the hell was going
What?
on. It was weird.
What? You went way off the den there. What in the world? Family show, man. Family show.
I'm just saying. It's messed up. All right. So there are 569 Winnie the Pooh
Okay.
decoration house flags.
569.
Two.
Okay. That is not
But look
even.
here. It says two, and then there's a bunch of more down here. So I don't understand that. I don't know why. This has Winnie the Pooh and decorative flag. Maybe I should take house out.
Yeah, take house out and let's see. Go. Yeah, take house. No. Yeah, take
26 sold,
26 sold. Okay, and now go back to the regular. Yeah, now just search.
245. So you're at 10%.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a normal pick, ladies and gentlemen. Would
Yeah.
again, if you're following my model and you're trying to model your reselling store after mine, that would not be one you would want to get, but definitely one you want to get if you're going to get up to the big items,
Yep.
big item number. So yeah,
And even
uh,
that big flag, it only weighs 8 ounces. It actually weighs like 6.3 ounces. And then I put it into a poly bag to make sure that it'd be under 8 ounces when I shipped it. Shipping's going to be cheap. They do
yeah,
seem
it's
to sell that size flag. This is a 14 by 10. That doesn't even make any sense. But the 28 by 44 sell around $20 plus shipping.
you got a 10.6, you got 11%.
Yeah, so it's worth it. And
11%.
then
Yeah.
that's the Winnie the Pooh. If you look up the other ones, there are some different ones. I just grabbed that one because that was on top. So
What about the monogram ones? Let's go back here. You haven't closed that down yet, have you?
I have.
Let's just look at the monogram ones right quick if you want to pull it up because we're talking about house flags here. Winnie the Pooh is a particular subject, but a lot of times you can find the monogram ones being gotten rid of. They have like a letter on them. A for I've had one A for our last name a lot. Yeah, and she likes to change that out.
You put that right next to a hole.
Huh?
A hole.
Not even
Cool.
funny.
That was fun.
15.95 to 78.95. What?
Yeah, so you're talking like the 10-inch flag to the 4-foot flag.
Okay. All right. So it looks like they.
Monogram flags,
I
there's
mean,
128 of them
okay.
for sale. And one sold. And that's not even a freaking monogram flag. But that is.
Yeah, and those are. So I don't understand this AI stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Starting, we really started talking about this. Ben's and I've talked about it quite a bit. The AI search on here is really, really starting to mess with things a little bit more and more. So I think it's maybe growing and taking over eBay. eBay needs to get a handle on their AI real quick because
Monogram
also,
flags sold 137 if I take out all the other crap I had in there.
yeah. So 137 divided by what?
1,500.
So it's 9%. So it's still not bad. Not bad. Not really. Not much worse than anything. Just slightly
Not
under
much worse
the.
than the crap we had tonight.
A lot better than some of it. I mean, a lot better than some of it.
Hey, man, everything
Stay
that I
away
want
from.
to end, I really am upset about those. The new
Stay
impact.
away from the phone cords, VGA cables. Like anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what a great show, though. What a great thing. You did learn some things. Some things are they're just zeros. Do your research
I mean, that's
and
the point of this, right? So I always buy anything that's new in package, and I usually look things up. But I was at a yard sale, and I got a good deal on the net things, and I'm like, okay, what else you got? And then a quarter. I'm like, yeah, for a quarter. But I can tell you, for a quarter, someone's going to need that phone.
We're making fun of the phone cord.
Yeah,
But my parents are sitting right now after the being in the path of Hurricane Helene. Is that what her name is? What its name was?
yeah, I
Helene.
think so.
Hey, they were directly in the path. They were sitting there. They switched to Spectrum Mobile. Let me tell you something about Spectrum Mobile, ladies and gentlemen. When you get home, your Spectrum Mobile really wants to attack your Wi-Fi. And yes, I say attack because we have found out they are part of what really sucks the bandwidth out of our fiber internet. For some reason, Spectrum loads it up. It
Can you
didn't do
turn
it when
off
we had
the
Spectrum
Wi-Fi on
internet.
your phone?
You can, but then it don't work. So my parents are sitting there in the dark, no power, and their Wi-Fi doesn't work, and they have no cell phones either. My mom was mad; she couldn't even play her solitaire game on the phone because it couldn't connect to the internet to update the Wi-Fi. Because a lot of your little game apps on the
You got to
cell
get
phone
the.
now.
There are ones you need. She needs to be more prepared and get one that doesn't use Wi-Fi. I have two games that don't use Wi-Fi in case that
I,
happens.
I just told her they need to get a backup like I've got for your router because I have a backup on my router and my TV, so that if
Hmm.
I'm sitting here in the dark with the power out, at least I can still get on the internet and watch TV. And an 8 hour backup doesn't cost that much, ladies. It's like $200. Buy one, get it, or buy one. Go to yard sales or go to office sales where they're getting rid of it, like I did, and you'll get one, and they'll come out like we've talked about before. They'll come out with bad batteries because that's when
Yeah.
they really throw them away, and you can buy the battery, replace it, and it's still pretty decently valuable on eBay too. So you can resell them, and you got nothing in them because a lot of times you'll find them where they're just throwing them away because they don't know to replace the battery for some reason. I don't know. I don't think companies hire ITs anymore. I think they hire people who think they're IT.
Now they hire
Um,
Mr. T. I pity the fool who takes down my internet.
yeah,
We
most
didn't
of
have
the
IT in my building. A lot of companies don't. They have one centralized IT, and the stuff goes down because 90% of it, if it goes down, it's usually not internal. It's usually external.
sad part is guys now who know what they're doing are not working for companies on the front line for you to call in and get your computer fixed.
No.
It's the guys who really don't know what they're doing. That's who gets on the front lines. And their first thing is, have you turned it off and unplugged it? Yes, I've been around for 40 plus years. Computers, that's the first thing I do is turn it
Yeah.
off and restart it.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, you ever seen that show IT Crowd? It
I
used to be
haven't
on
seen it.
Netflix. They took it off, but it's hilarious. It's two IT guys, and there's a lady that comes to work for them who says she knows IT, but she doesn't know IT, and they're going to turn her in until they realize she knows how to talk to women. She helps them by talking to women, so it works out. It's a good show.
You can go, honestly, and I've not tried this, but I'd be willing to bet if I had a hazard suit, I would do it. I'll bet you can go find backups in the trash behind corporate dumpsters almost every day.
Yeah, probably.
I bet you can. I ran into a guy. This is not eBay reselling, but I ran into a guy, ladies and gentlemen. I actually thought about switching careers. I ran into a guy just this week when I put that refrigerator that doesn't work. By the way, I did scavenge some parts off of it, which we've talked about before. But I put it out by the street along with a metal encased gas log set that I didn't know if it still worked or not. Never got to use it. My wife was scared of it. I set them out there, and this guy picked them up. And I set them out for trash. I'm not asking you to not to leave them. He wanted them, but he is a scrap dealer, scrap metal dealer.
Yeah,
And he, instead of sitting around and waiting for people to call him, he knows what the trash route is, and he goes to the neighborhoods the night before the trash and picks up scrap things like that, appliances and stuff to take back and salvage and throw and scrap them. And he told me he doesn't do anything else, and he makes around $1,000 a week. I'm like,
that's
good
nice.
lord, I'm in the
Yeah,
wrong business. I'm going to work every stinking day when I've got a pickup truck. I should just start driving around, try
yeah.
to get junk items.
Make a relationship with him. Tell him if you get scrap things that seem like they're still in good shape, give you a call. The flea market flipper guy has a scrap guy that he deals with, right? And the guy will find weird stuff and say, "Hey, I found this item. Are you interested?" He went to some hospital that threw out like 47. They bought all new beds for their ambulances. So they threw out 47 or so of these ambulance
Gurneys. Are the
gurneys.
gurneys?
Yeah.
Wow.
And He took them to him. He said, "Hey, I got these. I'm gonna swing by and see if you're interested." And he bought them for scrap. He's, "I'll get like $37 a piece for the scrap metal." He bought them for that, and then he sold them for $8,000 a piece, like crazy money, because there was nothing wrong with them. They still worked, and a new one's 25 grand. So then these smaller podunk out in the country places that have the ones from the 50s want the ones from the 90s or 8 or the earlier ones. And they're much more advanced. To replace it would cost them 25 grand. Instead, he sold a bunch of them between $4,000 and $8,000. All of them.
Good
It's
Lord.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
maybe I
something
should
to
have.
think
I
about.
should have got his card or something.
Yeah.
I'll set something out there. I'll try to set something out there to entice him.
Yeah.
Set out there and camp on it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what a
Yeah.
great
A lot of
show.
people, you don't tell people what you do. I think you should. I
Yeah,
for a long time, didn't tell people what I do, and now I'm starting to more. And I think if you get into that, don't be ashamed of picking stuff up on the side of the road. Just do it. They're throwing it out. There's that
yeah.
one
Once
foot
it's out
flipper guy,
there,
I think he is, and he's dumpster diving and stuff, and he's finding great stuff. I'm not sure if it's him or not.
you
There's
can
people out there.
probably, ladies and gentlemen, you can probably find a lot of in the box male to male VGA cables in a dump behind a bunch
And
of
you can save
companies.
50 cents a piece. I bought 10 of them for $5, and I'm going to have them until someone needs them, right? Because someone's going to need that at some point. There's only one other one on eBay.
When AI takes over, we have to go back to old computers
Yeah,
to do anything.
yes.
Yeah, that's when you'll need them.
They're going to need that to send Arnold Schwarzenegger back to 1987 or whenever it was to save John Connor. I'll have the cable. I can save John Connor.
Will you give it or sell it though?
I didn't hear that. He
Will
went,
you give it
no.
to them or sell it to them?
I
Give me
mean,
50 cents, mug,
you know,
or the
at
world's
least
good.
$1. I got to double my money. Come
Yeah,
on.
give me at least $1.
How if you can't find one anywhere else? Now it's $300.
Just to save the world, it'd be $300.
I don't know what they're doing with it. All I know is they got some weird thing they're doing. You know what they might
Either.
need? They might need to bring the Backstreet Boys back with the cable, so that way.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Hey, another great episode of Pick and Pass. Thank you guys for coming by. I know at the end here we ramble, but we ramble for fun. We're having a good time. I've got a shoebox over here. I'm going to put it on my lap and give you a puppet show. But no, I won't do that.
People are gonna.
That's
We're gonna.
worse than vaping on here. I think.
We're gonna get to where people run. What's gonna happen? You're gonna check your demographics, and it's gonna show you that people are running our show to the end to watch us do
No,
something.
yeah, the demographics are Mike, Alex, and psychopaths. That's it. So thank you if you're a psychopath and you're still here. We agree with everything you're doing. Just keep watching. It's not your fault. It's how God made you.
Oh Lord, help us! Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Ding ding.
You never know when you might get one at 11 to midnight.
Yeah. All right. Again, thank you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you.
Later.
Bye.